3 to 6 square inches is the total contact point between your tires and the road. Tires are the most important things to buy for your bike. You want to make sure you buy the right tires. I buy plenty of crap from China. Tires are not one of them. This is Naeem, and I'm going to be reviewing the Michelin Road 6 tires after 3,000 miles of using these tires. So I put these tires on my Yamaha FJR 1300. It's a pretty big bike. It's a pretty heavy bike, about 600 pounds. And we were doing some camping, so I really loaded it. It was top heavy. The riding conditions on this trip between Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado was all conditions. We hit rainstorms, we were on the highway, we were in the city, we hit gravel roads. So I really tested the heck out of these tires, and overall, I was really impressed. And I'm gonna walk you through some of those details. My driving style and your tires can vary depending on your driving style. Is normal, I would say, with some aggressive riding. I do like to test my driving skills and limits when I'm on the road, but not all the time. So I did do some aggressive cornering. We hit some twisties. And like I said, we hit really all the variables that you'd want to see in a tire, except cold. It didn't really get cold out there. It's kind of middle of summer right now. And under all of those conditions, my first fear was that this is a brand new tire. I need to wear it in. I need to be careful. But honestly, right out of the gate, these things were just performing really well. With the top heavy bike that I had, I was a little more scared around the cornering and being too aggressive. So I was taking it easy. But as I started getting more comfortable within the first 100 miles, I just noticed much more grip on these tires than my previous tires. Performance overall was just phenomenal. It got me to the point where I was super comfortable and taking more aggressive riding than I probably would on any other new tires. Very impressive. So let's go through some of the details. All right, let's look at the condition of the tire. So rear tire over here. Let's look at the top, and you can see, let me get in there. There's a little bit of flattening going on at the top, but really very slight. So after 3,000 miles, you know, that's not bad at all. And then the treads on this thing just performed spectacularly. We were caught in 2 thunderstorms, and I slowed down the bike highway speed right down to about 65, 70. There's a lot of winds going on, and this thing was handling the rain really nicely. It was whisking it away. I did not feel any slip at all. It went through some pretty heavy rain on the ground, and really I just felt comfortable. Contact was good. Overall, again, in dry and wet, it really did its job. I was very happy with that. You can see a little bit of a chicken strip going on over here. I'm not 18. I'm not a squid. I probably get a little more aggressive like this, but like I said, most of my riding was with top heavy gear. A lot of the camping gear going on. So the size, let me get the size of this tire here. So I have got the 180/55 17s. And you can tell the age of the tire, the date of manufacture, with the week and the year. That's usually printed on the tire, on there somewhere. I'm not going to bother finding it now. Let's take a look at the front. So as you can see from the front, very similar. And I did inspect this from the back just to see the top a little bit. And really on this one here, no flattening at all. Again, very little wear to show. I didn't get a chance to actually measure the tread depth, but other riders have been reporting 15,000+ miles on these particular Road 6s, which is very impressive. So it looks like this at 3,000, and it looks like, you know, I've got plenty of life left on these tires. On tires, 80% of your acceleration is happening from your rear tire. And, you know, typically the rear tire is much wider. I felt no slippage. I felt very comfortable with that power going into the rear. The braking is happening the majority on your front tire. Again, I felt really good with my braking, sudden braking that I had to do here and there. Very, very comfortable. Both tires delivered acceleration, deceleration as they were supposed to. Michelin has been developing a lot of technology into these tires generation after generation. They have something called a 2CT, which is their 2 compound technology. The sidewalls tend to be a little bit softer than the component on top of the tire, and so that gives you that rigidity. It gives you the grip as you need, as you shift, as you corner. The siping has been changing. They've changed that from generation to generation, just basically taking improvements and just incrementally improving it. And I certainly felt that as I was riding. So overall, I'm giving the Road 6s 2 thumbs up, 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up from me. A lot of other riders have been saying the same thing. I really have not heard too many complaints about the Road 6. It's just a tire that delivers the stickiness in dry, in wet, in highway, in city. Overall, you can't really go wrong. It is a premium tire. Typically, these are running anywhere from $200 to $300. And that's a little more than some of the other competitors out there. But, you know, again, it's tires. You don't want to mess around with that. It's worth the extra money and the safety. You can skimp on, you know, other accessories hanging off your bike, but certainly not tires. I hope you enjoyed my review of the Michelin Road 6. If you own these tires, I'd love to hear what your experience is. Leave that comments and notes about what your experience has been, or if you're thinking about getting these. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Texas Superbikes, this is not a sponsored video, but they actually changed my tires for me. I like to do my own maintenance, but I don't have a tire changer, and it's not something I want to get into. So if you're in the Richardson, Texas area, look up Alex. He's the owner. Did a phenomenal job for me. Highly, highly recommend it. I will catch you guys on the next video. Thank you.